Hello everyone, we are Team P4C, my name is Jack, and this is my GTA character here on the right hand side. And what the fuck, he's flying through space, how fucking cool is that? We're going to another planet, what are we doing? Okay, we're on fire now, it's a bit hot in here, and thank God for that, there's some kittens playing in a box. Anyway, today I'm going to be showing you how you can do some green screening with your GTA character. I recently used this to help create the building demolition scene from Fight Club for our latest video. Here is a clip of that.
I'm really okay. Trust me. Everything's gonna be fine.
There's a link to that video in the description below if you're interested in seeing that. So here we go. Firstly, you're going to want it to be daytime, simply for lighting and visibility of your character when you're recording facial expressions or something like that. It's not that great at night, you want it to be daytime basically. Secondly, open your map, look around the west side of the map, you'll zoom in and see this weird looking pattern. It stands out quite a bit, it's quite small, but once you see it you'll see two square roads next to it. That's the movie set that we're going to be going to, so you put your waypoint there, and with the power of editing we'll be there in no time. That was fast, and we're here at the movie set. There are a couple of different entrances, but basically you're going to want to walk into the actual set past people that will look like this for some reason. You'll see the green walls quite quickly plastered around everywhere. Now you can start working with any of these walls depending on what you actually want to achieve, whether it's just a headshot or a top body shot. It's up to you really. You can use any of these. Doesn't matter if they're in the shadows or if they're in the light. I go with the light usually just because I think it works better maybe, but what I like to do is go up this ladder, go up this other ladder, walk along here. You can do a nice cool jump off the wall here, extremely cool, and I use this space up here. It's nice and tucked out the way, got a nice flat area with the green space on the back. Now a few things worth mentioning, for those of you doing this on your own like I currently am in this video example, your point of view is going to become your camera, so you're going to want to turn off any annoying notifications, your radar, answer any texts or look at stuff so that little phone symbol's off, just so that you've got a nice clear screen for recording. If not, if anything's down the bottom left or to the right, as long as it isn't over your character, you can crop it out later, it's fine. You can turn all these things off in the settings menu, it's pretty simple under display. Now it is much easier and will have a better finish if you actually have a friend who can come along and be the cameraman, providing they can send you their footage, but they can use the iFruit phone with the camera app. You want to turn off the grid so you've got a nice clean shot. You will have the information at the bottom, but if you do cinema lines or you crop in, you can cut that out, but it is much nicer to use, as the person you're filming can run around, can jump around, do stuff without the camera moving off just because you've moved, like it would do if you was on your own. Now that you've got your footage of you in front of the green screen doing whatever you needed to do, you're going to want to take that footage and put it into your editing software. I use Adobe Premiere, so I'm not 100% sure on all the others how they work or if they can do this, but I'm going to show you on Adobe Premiere just how I do it. So it's fairly straightforward. You're going to want to have at least two film tracks. This is because your desired background, whatever you want at the back, whether it's space, the sea, a cat, this is going to sit on the bottom track. The green screen footage is going to sit on the top. This is so that when we take all of the green out of our first shot, we will see the background behind it imposing our character onto that background. And how you do this is you will search for Ultra key in the effects tab, place that on your green screen clip, go into the effects setting of the Ultra key and select the color swap thing, that little dabber of color, and pick the green that we want to get rid of. Now as you've already seen, unfortunately the surface isn't completely flat green like you would normally see with green screen footage. You're going to want to pick the part of the green that you think is the majority shade, you know, not one of the darker ones, just one that's quite the generic green. And then when we choose this, you can see it takes out a lot of the green. There are some little creases here and there where the shading changes of the green. So we're going to change the setting from default to aggressive, so it will attack more of that green, and you should see most of the creases and the little smudges disappear. Obviously if there are some to the left or the right of your character, you can just crop that off and get rid as much as you can. And there we have it. You've got your footage that you recorded in front of this green screen, however you want to use it. If you want to put yourself in front of the sea or in space or anything you want to do, you now can do it. It's pretty simple. Just a few steps, and then the main thing you're going to need to do is try and get creative and see what you can do with this effect. I hope this has been informative enough and in detail enough that you can follow this. If you do have any questions, please write them in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer them. Now, I did use this the other night, as I said, for the Fight Club video. I didn't look into alternatives or other ways to improve on this. I'm sure you can probably look into that or have a mess around with if you can get better results than I did. But this was more just a quick step that I quickly did just to get that video working for me. I thought I would share it with everyone if they want to get creative and see what they can do. So if you can do it better, then by all means go for it. And if there's something I've missed, then tell me, because I want to use that. So thank you very much.